The terrorists showed no mercy. This time, they aimed for the children. Taliban forces stormed a school in Pakistan today. More than 140 were killed, all but about 10 of them students. The Taliban are trying to topple the Pakistani government and set up their own version of an Islamic State. It appears they targeted the school, which includes grades 1 through 10, because it's principally for the children of soldiers. A Taliban spokesman said, "We want them to feel our pain." More now from Clarissa Ward.
As hospital beds filled up with wounded children, doctors made an urgent appeal for blood, and ambulances continued to ferry in more young victims. Distraught family members waited for news of their loved ones, combing through lists of the wounded. One young boy who escaped described the attack. "Suddenly there was gunfire behind us," he said. "Some kids were killed and I was shot in the back. The army came then and killed some of the terrorists. The others ran away." Other students said they hid under desks as their classmates were picked off around them. The siege began at around 10 a.m. At least 7 attackers stormed into the military-run school, opening fire indiscriminately on teachers and students with guns and grenades. Soon after, Pakistani army commandos arrived on the scene. Gunfire and explosions were heard from inside. The militants had planted bombs throughout the school. Anguished parents gathered outside to wait for news. Some students were able to flee and were quickly shepherded to safety, but many didn't make it. The Pakistani Taliban claimed the attack was revenge for ongoing military operations in Northern Waziristan that have targeted their hideouts near the Afghan border. As families began to bury their dead, the government declared 3 days of mourning. Terrorist attacks are all too common in Pakistan, but few have been quite as deadly or as brutal as this one.
And Clarissa's joining us now from our London newsroom. Clarissa, this atrocity didn't come out of nowhere. What were the events that led up to this?
Well, Scott, it was back in June that Pakistani authorities were shocked when militants launched a brazen attack on the international airport in Karachi. Now, in response, security forces began this offensive in Waziristan, which has left more than 1,000 militants dead by the army's own count. And now the Taliban are using that as a justification for this attack. And so, of course, the cycle of violence continues.
Clarissa Ward reporting for us tonight. Clarissa, thank you.